I made this short little video about Pioneer Day at Kissimmee. It was really a great day. We had great weather, a lot of stuff to do. I just decided to go at the last minute, so I didn't bring a whole lot of fancy camera equipment, but they've got craftspeople like that and all kinds of stuff, vendors, and they've got the Seminole Indians talking history of the tribe and
for the whole village.
Showing a lot of artifacts. There's a lot of buildings there. This is a building similar to what the Indians use. There's a lot of pioneer buildings, a schoolhouse, a general store, several sort of cracker homes.
Seminoles. There was probably 20.
A lot of activities for the kids. There was horseback ride.
They ran. So we still have it.
Another Seminole reenactor. And it's on a big area, plenty of parking, and admission was free.
My name is Al. I'm a member of the Jacob Summerlin Camp 1516 of Sons of Confederate Veterans in St. Cloud. And every year in March, we sponsor the Battle at Narcoossee Mill. It's a Civil War reenactment. It's a 2-day event, the 4th weekend in March. The event consists of people coming all over the place. When you come in during the day, there's sutlers, people selling things, there's vendors, there's demonstrations all day long from different organizations from around the area. We demonstrate the cannon during the day, and then there's barbecue. Oh, the best barbecue ever is sold at this Battle of Narcoossee Mill. Then you settle in for the battle about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. A full battle between Confederate and Union troops, artillery, cavalry, infantry. It's a big thing. And there's somebody telling you what's going on as you sit there and watch the battle. Pretty exciting. 4th weekend in March. Come on down and see us, the Battle of Narcoossee Mill in Chisholm Park, Narcoossee.
All right, thank you, sir. I did go to that several years ago, and I just was missing out with this guy's enthusiasm. I think I'd like to go again. He gave me some Confederate money, but here's some of the info about the Narcoossee battle. So this is another event in Osceola County, and I think it's Osceola. Anyway, it's nearby, but here's some more of the machinery artifacts that they had at the Pioneer Day. They had face painting for the kids. They had some activities like that. Here's a printing press that really does print. So they got that card from there. And here's a demonstration on a spinning wheel.
Get it carded first. And I'm using this carding process to kind of blend the two fibers together. I have the wool and what's called kapok, which just comes from a pod that grows.
So this just used with wool or use other fiber?
Well, I'm spinning kapok also.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that comes from a plant, a pod. But you can spin cotton. You can spin all kinds of stuff. You can spin flax. You know, that makes linen. You could spin alpaca. You could spin goat. There's an Angora goat. You can spin rabbit. There's an Angora rabbit. And all kinds of stuff. The brown part is wool, and the white part is a fiber called kapok, which just comes from a pod, and it's inside and you pull it out. Other plants that you can spin bamboo, banana fiber. That's something that I really want to figure out how to do. So when I treadle down at the bottom, I'm holding this, and because this is hooked onto the spindle, it's adding twist because I'm holding it still. If I want to drive the twist back up into the rest of this fiber, then I slowly move my hand back, and then as I do that, this gets longer, and I just let it go into the machine. So I get it nice and long, draft it back, and then let it go in, and it winds here.
What does this do? It's just like a brake?
This is, no, it's not a brake, it's the tensioner.
Oh, okay.
So depending on how tightly or loosely you want your fiber spun, or the length of the staple, what I mean by that is when you pull this out, you can see the staple's about this long, because it's going to break right here. See that? And so this is staple length. Here, this has absolutely no staple length at all. So when you spin something that doesn't have any staple length, like the K-pop, you don't want to have any tension on your wheel except enough to turn it, because it would just keep going apart. You know, you've got to add a lot of twist to it. So that's what this is.
I always wondered how those machines work. So here's somebody making rope, and they had a bunch of demonstrations. Also, in all the houses, like the schoolhouse and farmhouse, they have people talking about the history of the house. It's put on by the Historical Society, so you expect there to be a lot of information on past history of the area. And I think a lot of the houses were actually original. They tore them down and moved them to this site. And you can see there's vendors like the blacksmith. He's got all kind of stuff for sale and demonstrating how he makes them. Of course, they have food there. So I'm going to definitely make it back next year. I'll plan a little more time, and I think I'd like to check out the battle at Narcoossee Mill and see how that goes. Hopefully we'll have good weather, but usually in Florida, come around November, it's not hot, it's not raining, it's a really good time of the year. And there he is, a finished piece. Good demonstration. So thanks a lot. Maybe I'll see you at the Pioneer Day, or maybe see you at the Battle of Narcoossee.